The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the 740th episode of the Whiskey Brothers podcast, everybody. Slade Ham, Rob Mungle, Trey Tutson. We are here. We've got a lot of stuff to get to. I've got stories lined up. We're going to see if we get to them. Rob, you are pouring up whiskey. You know what? I killed that bottle of Silver Star, I think. What's up to RJ Witcher? I know it's yours because I wrote your name on the bottle. This was Soldier with one shot left in it.
Attaboy, RJ.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all good, Rob?
Yeah.
Cheers, brother. I raise a glass.
Yeah.
Trey, you've already poured yours into your drink.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, you guys, while we do this shot, drunk dial us, or at least lock this number in your phone, 323-510.
Shot.
323-510-7468. Please put that in your phone. Also, the email address, podcast@praisewhiskey.com. That's the best way to reach out with us, aside from Facebook, or reach out with us, to us. One of those things. And then the Patreon account. Join us there. Cheers, Robert.
Yeah, I already did it while you were chatting. Sorry.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were just like attacked by ants?
4?
That's what I'm saying. It's been like a long time,
Yeah.
right?
That's a good thought.
When was the last time? Because like you remember exactly what they feel like, but when was the last time? Like attack, not just like one random ant where you're like, oh, that dickhead fell off a roof.
I think 3 years ago we had a Easter like gathering, and some ants towed me up.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, just standing there talking on the ant bed, not realizing it.
If you don't know, you're around ants, it's too late.
Yeah.
I was at, me and my brother we just peeled up. It's my youngest brother and I, we just haven't seen each other. I see the other ones way more frequently.
Sure.
He just had his second kid. He's busy. He's working. They live a little bit further north.
Right.
We never get to connect. So he calls me up and he goes, I just want to go down to the beach and just fish. Like just me and you, let's peel out at night.
Sure.
We'll light a bonfire on the beach. We'll hang out. We'll do, and it was a blast. So I'm out looking for wood because there's always driftwood up in the dunes.
Yeah.
And I go wandering back.
For wood for
a fire.
For what?
Because I'm
at the beach.
Yeah. It's windy. It's late. I'm in the water. It's nice. White people like fires at night, Trey.
I get it. Y'all like fires in front of people's yards too. But,
yes.
you know, it's fine.
not as much anymore.
Not as much anymore.
We like fire, and I went to go find some wood, and I'm stacking like just armfuls of driftwood, and I'm pulling it out of these dunes, and I'm just wearing like board shorts. I got no shirt on, and and all of a sudden I start feeling like they're biting, like something, like it's just painful, and I can't see shit because it's dark.
Yeah.
And I just run back to the fire, but I'm holding the wood still because I still want it. Iron this shit. So that's where all the ants are. And they're biting me in the crook of my arm. A spider must have been, one of them was not an ant bite. One of them got me on the hip. That had to have been a spider. Dude, they swelled up. Like I forgot. Like as a kid, we just would play. Fire ants would get us. It would be like, fire ants, fuck them. Dude, that was the most painful
Sorry, man.
shit I've ever experienced in my life. But it was good hanging out with a brother. So I haven't seen
Well,
it.
they got that going for you.
He was the me and him used to do this thing. We would go to bars. We had because you know what brothers are, man. You can communicate.
Sure.
We had a way of communicating. Did you ever see us do that when Hunter was hanging around in town?
Maybe.
We would play this game, and we could absolutely convey an idea without even looking like we're associating with one another. And we used to do this to people.
Like twin language.
Yes. We used to do this shit to people in bars. And at first it was just like goofy. Like obviously people know we have a thing. And then it got to the point where if you found the right person, you could convince, because Hunter would be like, tell me about like a tattoo that no one knows about it, what it means. At some point, he's passed along to me that this girl has an owl tattoo on the small of her back that represents her father. Dude, by the time we were done, she thought I was having a conversation with her father. And it was,
like a fucking psychic.
Because how else would I know?
Sure.
When people are a little intoxicated. But it was.
Oh my God, that's.
I miss doing that. I miss fucking with people that way.
I was reminded of something similar that I did a while, maybe a year and a half ago. I can't remember, but it was after. It was at my neighbor's house down the street, right? And so him and his girlfriend we go there after hours. You know, they're gonna smoke some weed. I'm not really. I'm just gonna have a couple more pops, whatever.
You just go to see if they've got any jack.
He's fucking going to bed. It's getting late. She goes, "Hey, I want to do a reading on you."
What?
You're an atheist. I want to do a reading. She's into the Santeria horse shit, right?
Oh God.
You know, and so,
have you ever? I can't even. If a girl's like into astrology, I can't even fake it for the sex.
Oh, this is even better. There was no sex because it was fucking boyfriends there. So this is just.
But he's gone to sleep. She's fair game, Rob. You know house rules,
enough.
buddy. Come on now.
And so, but she goes, here, I got this board. So she pulls out this fucking board with all the
a Ouija board?
No, it's got pentagrams and Santeria Mexican bullshit, whatever.
She just bought a Mexican handkerchief.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. And so she's got all these crystals and these
Jesus candles.
Yeah.
No, she's got one candle, but there's all these crystals. There's like 20 different crystals.
I'm done. Bitch only got one candle.
This is important to the story. The one candle.
Wait, does she? So this is important to me because when she's doing this, she's setting all this up.
Yeah.
And she's doing it like there is a.
Yeah, like this is real.
Like this is she has to put them in the right place.
Right.
And if they don't go in the right place,
everything's got to be just so, and it has to be okay. You know, it has to face this direction. Whatever the fuck.
Oh God.
And she goes, all right, here's the box of crystals.
Shimmalama ding dong.
Yeah, you got to pick out 4 crystals or 5, whatever, that speak to you.
You roll them like 20-sided die.
No, they're like little fucking crystals, and I got to pick out 4 or 5 of them
that speak to you.
Yeah. Like,
okay, so
which ones are drawn to you?
What did you say?
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, white people do shit. Listen.
This is Spanish. This is Mexican bullshit.
This is Mexican bitch.
This is Mexican.
You hear the Santeria shit?
Yeah, it's Santeria. And so she's like, all right, hold on. She pulls out this shot glass like we have, right? And this thing's been used fucking 1,000 times.
Yeah.
It's just black because they put a fucking candle in it and they light it, right? And so it's in the shot glass, so the candle's there. I don't know what the fuck candle does. So I pick out my stupid fucking crystals. She gives me a bag to stick them in. I got to shake them or some shit.
And then you reach in like Plinko?
No, it's like you shake them. And she's got her own fucking crystals. She's got it over the fucking board. It's like, okay, while the candle burns, the fucking crystal, she's like, okay, hold the crystal, and it'll go in the direction of, it'll tell me about what's your life. And I'm sitting there, I'm holding the fucking crystal, and it's late. I'm like, okay, whatever the fuck. And the candle's burning, and she's going, okay, I'm having really difficulty reading you. This is I've never seen this before. I'm like, whatever, stupid bullshit. And so it's like she's going, wow, that's an odd combination with the crystals you got. I went, yeah, okay, whatever. And then this candle that's been sitting in this fucking shot glass for a while, it breaks because it's so fucking hot. It's been used a million times.
Yeah.
The shot glass breaks. She loses her shit. She goes, oh my God, that's never happened. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Welcome to our new game show, Devil or Science.
Yeah.
And so I click into character. As soon as that happens, and she doesn't know what's happening, I get the eyebrows up, I stand up, and I get the eyebrows.
You
like
gave her the
this.
Vigo
I
from
give her the
Ghostbusters
Vigo.
Two-Face?
And I go, well, you little fucking bitch found me out again, huh? And she goes, excuse me? It's like, you think your little fucking Mexican magic is going to keep us down again? Sure, some of your bullshit spells work, but this earth magic is bullshit. And it's not going to put me back in the box. And she's like, what the fuck? And I was like, this is my cue. And so I go to the door and I open it and I walk out and I go, you can put a door spell on here and I can't get back in. And she's like, what? It's like, use a door spell and I can't get back in. And she's just, and I go, and I just tap
right out of Supernatural season 3.
And I start tapping on the air and I'm like, that'll do. Have a nice night, bitch. And I go home. And so I'm reminded of that because I saw her like about 2 weeks ago. And she's like, hey. I went, hey, how's it going? She's going, I got to tell you, that was the most fucked up thing you did. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, that time you came over to our house and I did it was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. What do you, she goes, fuck you. You know what? You were fucking with me. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like,
and I got to go.
Listen, love, that shit's either real or it's not.
Yeah. I was like, I can go to bed now.
It's real till you conjure a demon.
Yeah. I was like, that's the best thing. Now I can go to bed. I can go home and I don't have to fucking listen to this horse shit anymore.
That's spectacular. You have just done There Is No God's Work.
Yeah. You found me out again.
That's spectacular.
You pesky little fucking humans with your fucking crystals.
Your magic.
It's not gonna put me back in the box. Whore.
I'm not going back to the cage.
Not going back there again.
That's hilarious because it's just
It was perfect timing.
because the timing's perfect, but you also can just pull from enough pop culture bullshit.
I know, right?
And they really do think
And I guarantee there's a door spell.
yes, and she knew it.
Yeah.
and she was
Santa
probably
Maria, give it a
kicking herself for her neglect.
Yeah.
God damn it! I knew I should have done the door spell. That's
They moved shortly after that. That was fun.
that's
You know,
spectacular.
she went and woke him up. Oh my God, there's a demon.
Who really does that? Who really like when you tell me when I hear that about somebody that they actively at some point during their day go online and research spells to do with crystals.
Yeah.
I just discount everything, your opinion on everything going forward.
You should discount them because they don't fucking work on me. Fucking humans with their stupid fucking
See, here's
crystals.
the thing, though. It doesn't.
You don't even know the secret fucking words.
Yeah, it's not the supernatural shit that makes me think you're possessed by a demon. It's the 20 years I've known you. We're going to take a break. We are going to come back. Again, tons of stuff to get to. Rob Mungle, Trey Tutson, I'm Slade Ham. Find us at Praise Whiskey on just about all the social media or the website praisewhiskey.com. We'll be back with more of this
voodoo
podcast.
Is real.
Oh, God damn. We'll be right back with this bullshit in a minute.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
We're back. Whiskey Brothers Podcast 740, jumping right back in. We got shots. We're all good. Everybody's situated. Rob Mungle, Trey Tutson, I'm Slade Ham. Voodoo?
Fool? Dude.
Voodoo.
I don't fuck with it, but I believe in it.
But that other Santeria shit, that's bullshit.
Trey doesn't believe in boats, but he believes in voodoo.
I don't. Now when you got to bringing in crystals and shit, I don't know.
Right, but
you got to go buy that.
But
shit.
chicken feet.
But no, it ain't. I don't know what the fuck this lady did. But all I know is that church.
Was it a voodoo church?
No, it was just the regular style church.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady, a deacon or somebody said something fucked up to one of the ladies, and said this lady was into voodoo, and she did whatever.
What did he?
He
do we know what?
Immediately started losing his hair.
Wait, what?
I'm not kidding. It's not like he was receding. It was not like, oh, his shit might be gone. That motherfucker had a head full of fucking Elvis-like hair.
And it started falling out.
When he started fucking with that lady, they scared him at the church. Man, you might want to be fucking with
When
him,
you say
man.
immediately, like the next day, or like right in front of y'all's faces, like he got old, like those people in Death Becomes Her.
Okay. Nah, it was like, okay, so let's just put like, let's say he got into it with her in February. By May, we was like, where the fuck is his hair?
Okay, y'all didn't watch it happen like the end of a Mummy movie.
No, it was just like, it started, whatever.
No, that's not voodoo. That's cancer.
Rob, I wish it was some other shit.
Yeah,
hang on.
It was pancreatic voodoo.
Man.
I have to, right? Lung voodoo.
Yeah, all that. Colon voodoo, all that shit.
I have to so I have to I have to ask questions about the process here. So how were you right there when did you watch this happen? You watched her do a shamalama ding dong spell?
Okay, no, but she has like a history of this. This lady, she's had like 6 husbands. She's killed 4 of them. Not like murder killed her, but like, I mean, she
killed them with her mind.
Yeah, somehow, whatever.
Right.
But it was known that she was like heavily into voodoo. Like heavily into voodoo.
Or is that what people started saying when her husband started dying?
No, she was open about
the voodoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I'm a kid, so I like this is
so everybody at y'all's church knew she was into voodoo.
This bitch is into voodoo.
It's an interesting church.
Thing. It's like she into voodoo, but fuck it, that's her thing. Like that's how they treated it like gambling or whatever. Yeah.
I'm Catholic, but also Jewish.
Yeah.
It's like
Literally rolling the bones. Literally. Yeah, it's like gambling.
Yeah. So
Roll the bones.
so, roll the bones.
That's a good gambling voodoo joke.
Thank you. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know, but
So just because you assume you're a child like mine.
yeah.
And I don't know how old you were when this happened, but
I'm about 8.
Oh, fuck you.
It's the same mind.
When I was 8.
That's grown son.
When I was 8, this lady
Has it grown some?
this lady had a
That's grown son.
this lady was known for doing voodoo.
Yeah.
And then I saw her whisper to a dude,
Okay.
and his hair fell out 6 months later. Therefore, voodoo is real.
Yeah.
If this was your science fair project, I would keep you back a grade.
Okay. But then it happened twice.
Uh-oh.
To a different
She ma-
motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, and look, I ain't saying I believe in voodoo, but there was a motherfucker I knew that was into voodoo, and they pissed her off, and then shit started derailing. That's all I know. I don't.
Was her go-to finishing move the hair loss, or did she experiment with, like, this dude's feet hurt and then this dude's hair
Okay,
fell out?
so the first time was the dude.
I curse
lost-
you with diabetes.
Yeah, this dude kept
Eat
finding
this cake.
This dude kept finding leeches in his refrigerator.
I'm gonna just say it because
Okay.
Shay's here to confirm.
Okay.
There's a dude at our church, Deacon Brooks.
Uh-huh.
Deacon Brooks used to like when she.
Is
when
somebody
she
gonna
did-
put us a voodoo
No,
curse on
no,
us
hell no.
for talking about this?
This lady's dying. So, matter of fact, she probably won't make it till Friday. But
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
She won't hear this episode, or she might die listening to it. I don't know what, but
Either way, hi lady.
either way. But he got into it with her, whatever. He had hair, right? He had hair. He had it was just a little bit. He had hair, and then he got into it with her, and his shit just started disappearing. So after that, people just started seeing him wearing leather wigs.
Wait, leather wigs?
Leather.
What the fuck?
Wait, what is a leather wig?
Luxury car seat wigs. That's leather. So yeah.
Yeah. Was he playing football in 1920? What the fuck? What are you talking about? A leather wig?
Look, we don't know for sure if it's leather. That motherfucker got
Was
a
he
shine
on the
to
first
it.
level of an RPG? What's
Right. I don't know. It's got a shine
You
to
have
it that
found
make it
the
look.
leather
shine?
helm.
It's got a shine to it that make it look like polished leather. Because the hair ain't real.
Fuck? No shit. But what the fuck are you talking about? The leather wig?
You never heard of a leather wig?
No.
Oh, Rob, this is a black dude. This is like short.
This
cropped
motherfucker
hair.
never heard of leather wigs.
Nobody's
but
heard of leather wigs.
He wear pastor suits all the time.
Yeah.
In the 80s, that was all they had. Shiny suits and leather wigs.
Wait, leather
The
wigs?
pastors from back then? Leather fucking
I might have to
wigs.
Google this.
Sounds like Kristen's sister you've never heard about.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
What is?
Hold on, I gotta Google this.
I'm on it,
Look
Rob.
up leather wigs.
I'm on it. So
he was talking shit, and she was like, "All right, that's all right. I got something for him."
And 6 months
and
later,
she drove
he's wearing
away. And then this motherfucker, 6 months later, he whipping out leather
Yeah,
wigs.
leather wigs.
My grandfather made him take it off.
Good for him.
Here's why. Like right now, Deacon Brooks just rocks the bald head that this bitch took. She took his hair. So she took it, bro. I really.
Do you know what he did?
It was like at that time, Deacon Brooks was real, not very polite to women.
Okay.
So he said something out of the box. Bitch, that's why you killed all your husbands or whatever the fuck he
With
said
your voodoo.
to her. Whatever. And she's like, I got something for your ass. And whatever it is she did, that motherfucker
I'm
hair
finding
just
nothing with leather wigs, man.
Okay, Rob.
But you're bothering to Google something Trey Tutson
You
actually
got the wrong
said.
search engine. Is what it is. You
I got
got
a picture of fucking Khloe Kardashian with
You gotta-
some wig.
You got to go to Black Twitter.
exactly. You got to put it in incognito mode. It's gonna make your phone go black, and then that's when all the black facts gonna show up.
Yeah, I got nothing
You
here.
got your
man.
shit on white
Of course
facts.
you got nothing. What are you
Your
even
shit is
trying?
on. It's on white facts mode. Altitude and shit getting brought up, and
Trey Tutson
Deserts.
is fucking with you hard.
Clearly.
There is no such thing as leather wigs.
leather wigs is a fun fact.
That's-
It's not an actual leather wig. It's just the shine to it makes it look
Oh,
like
it looks
polished
like
leather.
It looks like.
Yes,
oh, it's not an action-
motherfucker. It's a fucking It's not a real leather wig, Rob.
You've got to be more specific, my friend.
You think nigga walk around with the same shit that's made out of my Jordans?
I don't know.
Yes, you think this lady's killed people with voodoo.
His hair is a good coat also. Let me put this wig on my neck. I'm going to be good this winter. No.
So it's a very
what it
thin.
looks like.
It's a very thin wig, so it gives the illusion or the misunderstanding that it looks like leather.
Yes. There we go.
This is almost in the same vein as this conversation.
What?
What?
Hugo Mendez sent us a story.
Hugo!
Our good friend in Portugal. I missed you this time around, buddy. Thank you for your hospitality and your insight as to what to do in Lisbon. We also appreciate your contribution
He
to
from out of
the
the country?
show. He's from Portugal.
Yes. He speaks Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yes. Although he's arguably a better English language comic than some of the people we know.
Hey.
So,
awesome.
he sent in a story. This happened. Trey, you don't get to sneak in here and
All right.
Uh-oh.
read this over my shoulder.
Okay.
An elderly woman was recently killed, Rob.
Uh-oh.
Attacked and killed.
It's not news.
Well, when you find out that the chicken had something to do with it.
A chicken?
Yeah.
Is it a cockfighting chicken?
I don't know. One would assume that this one has probably had some rougher days in his past, maybe his childhood. I don't know what he's done as an adult rooster.
The Mike Tyson fighting chicken?
The woman's death was studied by the University of Adelaide professor. This happened in Australia, where, of course, all animals are deadly.
Yes.
Here's what happened. She was collecting eggs from her chicken coop on her property in South Australia when the rooster pecked her lower left leg, causing her to hemorrhage and collapse.
Jesus.
An autopsy later revealed 2 small lacerations on her lower left leg, with her death the result of bleeding varicose veins.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Ooh.
And, of course, they're all talking about it. This case made them realize, they said, how vulnerable the elderly are. Varicose veins are easy to damage.
Chicken attacks?
Older people are not as good at defending themselves against animal attacks.
No.
The varicose veins are twisted.
Or voodoo.
Oh, man. Yeah.
You got the very close veins there, Edith.
This lady is fragile as fuck. You let a chicken kill you? You let the shit that somebody calls you as an insult fucking kill you.
Yeah.
What are you, chicken? That's like, and you let that shit kill you? How fragile are you? Marty McFly would be so disappointed.
They say the study, recently published in the Journal of Forensic Science, Medicine, and Pathology, focused on the dangers for elderly people who had varicose veins. I think it should focus on the danger of elderly people who have chickens.
Yeah, they have stores full of these.
Who the fuck is Varico?
Varico.
Because he got the fucking, they named the vein after him. This is the same nigga that's like Hodgkins and fucking
Lou Gehrig?
Lou Garrett. Who the fuck is goddamn
And
Varico played for the Yankees.
And Mr. Cancer.
Who's Varico?
I don't know what, I don't know the etymology of varicose veins.
Yeah, bro, it's a dude. It's damn sure a dude. But
Yeah,
it might be a woman, because I don't know. It's probably a dude.
There's
'cause most female, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, there's no apostrophe there. Varicose means affected by a condition causing the swelling and torturous lengthening of the veins, most often in the legs. Keep away from chickens.
No origin. See it say, fuck them. That's a bad definition. Because they use, like, I wanted to know the origin, and they just brought up the shit about veins again.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's a Mr. Varicose. I'm sure it's a term.
If I look up Hodgkins, they're going to bring up the Hodgkin nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
They're not going to be like, oh, this is the good lung disease or whatever the fuck
But
it
it's
is.
not VERICO''S. That would indicate that there was someone named Varico who had some shit to do with veins. Why am I speaking to you in 3rd grade English?
Because I need to know that. That was very good. Now
Yes.
I understand what that means.
Yes.
Don't do that. I'm a 3rd grader now. Don't do that,
Yeah.
Slade.
You tell him. You tell him. You don't need
You
that
spent
shit.
30 minutes convincing me you believe in voodoo and
I didn't say I believed in voodoo. I said I knew a nigga that had voodoo put on him. I did not say I believed in the shit. That is 2 different things, my brother.
That's valid.
I seen it. That don't mean I believe it. This is the same
Yeah.
shit with that moon shit.
Like the moon.
I see it. I don't believe it's there.
Shay, how do you do it? How do you do it, love?
She drink plenty of Jack.
I know. I filled her glass up. I gave her enough to deal with you. I know you're leaving with her.
No, I ain't leaving her. I can't leave.
Do you have any
Shay.
other voodoo?
I said you're leaving with her.
Oh, hell yeah, that's my girl.
She's got to handle you.
I'm curious. Do you have any other voodoo stories that you
Yeah. So the second guy That motherfucker.
You have
ended up-
another?
Deacon Booker was fucking with her, and that nigga, I'm sorry, I won't say nigga. He just lost strength in his legs. And ended up in a wheelchair. I'm not kidding though. This lady was in the voodoo to the point to where
Now, was he dating her or fucking her and then they broke up?
I think it was a similar thing like Deacon Brooks.
Yeah,
he got out of line with her. And she was like, I got something for your ass. And that motherfucker, I'm not kidding. I remember this shit as a kid. We like, I asking my dad, what happened to Deacon Booker? They're like, he just lost strength in his legs. Like, bro, it was literally like he was walking, he was good.
Like a reverse verbal cancer.
And then the next time we see him, this motherfucker praying in the wheelchair. We like, what the fuck happened? What happened? Why did he decline so quick?
And then they were like, the voodoo lady.
Yeah. This bitch would show up in all black with a veil on, with a grin. And shit. She would show up. She would show up every Sunday.
Like she was at a rainy funeral.
Yeah, exactly. Just looking like.
Like she got an umbrella.
Yeah, man. I'm not kidding. Like I'm like I said, I'm not saying I believe in it.
This is 8-year-old.
8, 9, but it was very because we could never go over to their house. See, I was, you in church,
That's fucked up. I bet she had the best candy. I bet just all these
That
kids
voodoo
terrified of her because they think she knows voodoo.
Nope. Nobody ate from this lady's house ever. And the sad part was like this lady. I'm like, damn, this is a grandmother. Most grandmothers throw down. You're like, oh, this is your grandmother's cook. Nobody trusted this lady's cooking nothing. She was a voodoo fucking lady.
Nothing but chicken feet.
That shit, yeah. I mean, like now this shit might be the myth of like it was just chicken feet all through the house. I don't think that shit was hanging
like fucking
eye of
ornaments,
newt.
like fucking origami and shit. Yeah, I don't
Squid eye, witch hazel.
Yeah, I don't think it was the house was like that, but the house did smell like that bitch was in there cooking up recipes and shit. Like what the fuck are they
eye
called?
of newt and shit.
Yeah,
What that shit called?
Potions, spells.
No, fuck.
Gumbo,
Yeah, fuck it.
Not fuck it. You can't just get us
It's
right
not
here.
called a fucking. What is it called?
roux.
No, not rue. What the
Roots?
fuck is that shit called? Like what a medicine man would put together.
Like a potion.
A POTUS?
Fuck it. No,
No!
that's a president.
You got 1 minute to get.
I can't think of the name of this
You have-
shit.
give
It's
me-
called a fucking.
We're playing password. It's just an easy.
she's
English
like
word.
got like Doyle in trouble.
What
like,
the
with
fuck?
The cauldron.
Antidotes.
Antidotes.
Just putting together antidotes.
Oh God. She's putting together. Yeah, she's making penicillin.
We have not been trying to get the antidotes for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The fuck out of
if you
here.
She put an antidote.
No, seriously, get
she
the fuck
put
out.
an antidote on him and he's paralyzed.
That's not.
She paralyzed him with an antidote.
Then he got bit by a cobra. then that's if she put an antidote on him.
That's antivenom. What is it?
It's an antidote. No,
Yard number.
she put an antidote on him.
Yeah, sure. An
Now he's
antidote for his
paralyzed.
legs.
She put an antidote on Deacon
It's an
Brooks.
antidote
He lost
for hair.
his motherfucking hair.
Yeah.
She
I'm making up
antidoted
some
him up.
moxicillin.
Yeah,
Fight this cold.
An antidote?
antidoted him.
No, you know what? No, that's a. You know what?
She
Hey,
antidoted him.
Slade, what he means is this whole story he's been telling you is an antidote from his life. I've got an antidote from my life. It's a brief story.
An anecdote? Oh my God.
Oh, not an anecdote.
No, we know you. All right. Yes.
Antidote.
Yeah.
Say the shit right.
Trey Dutson.
I apologize. I didn't get it right. You're right.
Anecdote would be like a story. It's, you know,
Yeah.
semantics.
Romantic.
That's when a girl fucks up and tells you the wrong
Not the
thing.
word.
That's what an old school Indian wizard tells you.
You know what I
uses
did?
the wrong magic word.
I mixed shenanigans and semantics together.
Yeah. Semantics. I thought you mixed shaman and semantics
I
together.
mixed shenanigans.
Shimon. Semantics.
Pay attention. Pay attention, Canada. I'm going to be in you next week. I start in Toronto on the 10th. Then I go to Ottawa. I finish up in Kingston somewhere the week of the 21st or
You
2nd.
go to a hockey game ever?
Yeah, I might. I
think
mean, I
they're
won't.
playing hockey right now, yeah.
Not right now, but I have before. So we got to go. We're the Whiskey Brothers. Trey, Rob, Slade, PraiseWhiskey.com. See you soon.
They don't want no problems, nah.
Music Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.